What's going on, y'all? Welcome to the Planet Doubt podcast where we doubt everything. I'm here with the squad. My name is Chris.
Six Drive.
ACL.
Manny.
And it's your boy John Lewis. Welcome back to Planet of Doubt podcast episode Fizzive.
Damn, son.
Dog, so much content, and we're just on our fifth podcast.
Crazy.
I mean, Jose, you said we're a month into the channel.
We are a month in.
Happy anniversary, guys! For the
happy
the
anniversary. What did you guys get me?
One of these.
Ooh! Can't wait to receive it.
The doubt it.
I want to say, I think we should pat ourselves on the back. We've been doing pretty good, releasing a lot of content, especially as a new channel. We hope that you guys, the viewers and the subscribers, have been enjoying the content. Like I said before, our podcasts are actually one of the most viewed content that we release, which is great because it's like our longest duration time videos. Yeah. So thank you guys for checking us out. And yeah, man, we're here on our episode 5. Another day in life in 2020, as scary as this fucking year is. We've made it another week. How's everybody doing?
Pretty good, chilling.
Bro, Can't complain.
I mean, that boy got the unemployment. That boy can't complain.
Yeah, I can't complain.
I'm back at work. I can complain a little bit, but whatever. I won't complain here.
So you did start up this week, Manny?
Yeah. This is my first week back. I actually work tomorrow.
How's it been the days that you've clocked in so far?
I mean, it's whatever, like we're still open, like limited hours. People are definitely coming in, which is crazy. Like I didn't think like there would be this many people in the mall. It's still not like back to normal, obviously, but we're definitely seeing a good amount of people in there. But yeah, it's been whatever, dog. Like I'm not really complaining right now since we're not working like super long hours, so it's whatever.
How is
I think we're doing 11 to 7, right?
Yeah, 11 to 7 right now. Yeah.
Does every customer that goes in has to wear a mask?
Yeah, everybody has to wear a mask. They have to stay 6 feet apart too, but controlling that is fucking good luck with that shit. Yeah.
Or controlling people to come in with a mask that don't want to come in with a mask.
Has that happened?
I mean, luckily, I haven't dealt with that yet. Like, I don't know if maybe when I wasn't there it happened, but as far as the time that I've been there, that hasn't happened. So
I feel like it's coming though. So someone's gonna come.
This happened at my store. Yeah.
Oh no way! Are you serious?
Yeah, I still haven't gone to my job. Yeah. Shout out to that. But yeah, I mean, my store manager called me on the phone, and in the 30 seconds, I heard hella people walking. Hey, what's up, man? I'm like, all right, y'all need to go home, dog. I can't come in here during the pandemic.
Risking the COVID, dog. Come on, man.
And he's telling me, he's like, yeah, man, like people are coming in here with no mask, and like there's only so much you could do. Because, like, you get those people that are like, I can do whatever I want. It's a free country. And you're like, you're that guy. But yeah, so if you guys can't control it, that's good.
But over here, we're now in stage. I don't even know what stage we're at. It's either stage 2 or stage 3. I've lost complete control. But now, like
lost control.
I've lost control. They stopped asking me.
Lose yourself in the music, the moment.
But now over here, we can finally start eating outside, like outside of restaurants and shit like that. We still can't go inside.
Really?
Malls are open.
That's crazy, dog.
Yeah, malls are open now. Cause that's such BS. Cause I did go eat out with a few friends, and we got an outside table. We went to Miller's Ale House, and
you're not the only one that risked it for Ale House.
No.
You're not the only
I'll
one.
risk it for Ale House 10 out of 10 times. But
sponsor.
We were sitting next to people. Like if we were inside, I was like, no one has their mask on. We're literally sitting like we were, like regardless of the pandemic or not. Like, just put me inside. Like it'd be the same. It'll be the same thing if I'm outside. But it was weird, dude. Like fucking eating outside with a group of people. I had to do a double take. That's how weird it was. Like I'm like.
But how did the food taste though?
Oh, it's fire.
Ale House. Come on.
Ale House.
No. But hold on. I've ordered Ale House during the pandemic, and that shit was not hitting.
Oh, no
like when
way.
you order it in or to go. But shout out to the fact that me, Manny, Tyree, and my boy Miguel, we went out to Ale House a couple of days ago.
His boy, that's your brother-in-law, dog. Damn, son.
and the food was hitting, dog. Like once you get the food there and not to go, it's different, dog.
It's different.
They were like
baby back ribs, boy.
They were like, what are you guys getting? Everyone looked at each other like Mountain Milk. It wasn't even the discussion. We're like,
You
they
know
know
why
what
I'm
we
here.
wanted.
I didn't know they had
here.
a Miller's Ale House over there. I thought it was
Yeah,
only like
we have one over here. It's like
Oh yeah, as soon
like
as Chris
20,
found
25 minutes.
out the ale house existed, that boy was on the hunt.
Really?
See if they were in
sure.
Jersey.
For sure.
Being
That
close
Mountain Mall is
together.
too good.
We've been to a hunt together, right, Chris?
Yeah. Me,
In
you,
Jersey?
Sammy. Shout outs to Sammy. What was I gonna say? But yeah, so that felt weird eating outside, and now the malls are open over here. How long have your malls been open? I'm not sure. Like
It's a hot minute.
Yeah.
dog.
Yeah, they've been open for a while, dog.
I would say
that's such
Florida
a big,
loose, bro. Florida loose.
Nah, dog.
They
Yeah,
don't
that's
give a
that's that's such a
fuck.
big part of the I guess the economy down here, tourism, and tourism loves to go to the mall. So yeah,
I would say like 3 weeks.
'Cause-
It's already
Yes.
been
No,
open.
but you guys have
Nah,
some great
Levi's has
malls.
been open longer than that.
Yeah,
Really?
Sawgrass has been open longer than that, and Aventura has been open even longer than that. Like Aventura Mall was the first one to risk it all, and they didn't give a fuck. I definitely say I think Tyrese
Like
said
a
he's been
month,
working
maybe?
for what? I think he said 2 months low key.
It has
2
not been
months
2
plus.
months since Tyrese.
Aventura
For
probably.
Aventura, I think so. That's what Tyrese
Wow,
said.
That's
I
crazy.
think
Because they were low key. Yeah.
that's insane.
Yeah, I mean, it's weird because like how we were talking off air, we're seeing through I'm seeing through social media that numbers are going up, but I'm not hearing it talked about enough on the news. So I don't know. It's confusing. It's starting to feel like shit is going back to normal, so it's easy to get it caught up in that groove.
Yeah.
And we talked about this last pod. You know what I'm saying? We were saying like, don't fall for the shit that everybody else is doing. And I'm still not wilding out though. I'm not going to South Beach. I'm not going to Miami.
No,
I'm not
yeah,
going to a
dog.
hookah lounge. You can
Ale,
catch
dog,
me.
Ale House is the
You
most
can catch
traveling
Jose at the
I've
hookah
done
lounge.
during the whole shit. Yeah.
Yeah, Ale House is the most we'll risk.
No,
Yeah, I'm not
I
falling for
feel
that shit.
I feel they're not like reporting it that much because there is like protests still going on and a whole bunch of things. So the media has switched to that, and like
Right.
you can only find certain. It's like they throw it into the back, but it's still here. Like it hasn't left. We're
Right.
still in the shit.
Yeah,
But
facts.
there's a lot of people that just said fuck it too. They'll risk it. They'll risk it. Like there's people out there just like not even wearing masks. Masks now is like a choice to them. But definitely
Right.
if you go into like Walgreens or CVS, they're gonna tell you, yo, you gotta put on your mask. Like that's our rules, you know.
No, yeah, everybody out there, try to be considerate for yourself and others. Like, just put the mask on. It's not that serious.
Yeah,
And
if
then
you're
when
if you're
far away,
afraid if you're afraid of the virus, just protect yourself. Like, don't.
and even if
don't
you're
feel-
not though, somebody else is, and
exactly.
yeah.
you're not alone out here.
If you're
that's
that
the thing.
if you're that paranoid, really suit up. Get the mask, get the gloves, but also go out.
That's right. That's right, Kyrie Irving.
Yeah.
Like
Nah.
smooth transition,
I
boys.
gotta quit this shit. I will
Right,
not
Kyrie
be called Kyrie Irving on this goddamn
No,
podcast.
not you.
He's the toxic. He's the toxic
Oh,
member
I'm
of the
saying
podcast.
you're talking to him.
All right, that was close. We almost had our first walk off.
What do you mean?
No, yeah. I was saying like it's like you're talking to Kyrie, and
Yeah.
now that we're here, I don't have too much to say about this conversation, but let's recap what we kind of been talking about. If for you guys that don't know, the NBA is coming back July something,
July 31st.
July 31st, yeah.
July 31st, and Kyrie Irving has came out and want to protest starting playing back in the NBA, and a lot of players have been on board, and a lot of players haven't been on board. And we kind of had this conversation already on our last podcast, but yeah, I just see Skip Bayless and Shannon kind of like saying the same thing we were saying. Like, I have no problem with the protest. Kyrie, you just have to have a game plan, dog. Like show up with like, if you're gonna do it, be like, we demand this or we want this to change. Don't just freestyle it, dog. Like, because then it looks
That
even
boy just
worse.
said,
'cause-
"I'm not playing."
Yeah. And then you weren't playing anyways.
Already wasn't playing.
Yeah, and he
You know what
already
I'm
wasn't
saying?
playing for it.
And that doesn't make it look any better, dog. Like, I respect the protest. I respect what you're trying to do. Just team up with people that can help you make these changes, or like, or even the players, because I think they're meeting up in Zoom calls themselves. Like, there's like 90 Zoom players like meeting up in the Zoom call.
No, yeah, even the head officials, this whole week they've had meetings with like the top execs and stuff, and they've been talking about what could be changed, like what should like they donate stuff to.
They actually did come up with a solution to Kyrie's plan.
Oh, really?
Did you hear about it,
Was it?
John?
I don't know.
They are giving the players till June 24th or June 24th to tell them if you're playing or you're not playing. If you're
Okay,
not,
I did hear that.
if you're not playing, you're still gonna get paid, but the what you're getting paid is 92.6% less than what you were gonna make if you played that game, which I think is fair.
That is
because
fair. Facts.
they are still getting the small payment, but they're doing what they want and they're getting their protest. I think it's fair for both sides.
Yeah.
But it's sad that that's the solution. That's not even a solution.
Yeah,
Because that's yeah. Go ahead.
No, yeah. I mean, I'm not. I don't have much to say, but I don't think that's really a solution. It's more like, all right, if you don't want to play, this is what we're gonna do.
That sounds like more of an
Right.
ultimatum.
Right. Yeah, there's Chris Broussard hopped on the Undisputed, and he had a lot of good takes. He had a lot of good suggestions of things that could change from a college leading into NBA suggestions. And that's lit. Like, have a game plan, have suggestions, have not realistic things, but just if you're gonna demand something, just come backing it up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because then it looks away.
It looks like you don't know.
We don't know
you
if
don't
you're
know what
trying
you're
to take advantage. Yeah. So yeah, but I do see that a lot of people are going back and forth between this. But I did remember, Chris, that they are giving the players that, but that's sad because that's not really a freaking solution. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a solution for like the season to move forward, but not for like what's at hand, like initially.
Yeah,
you know
definitely not.
Well, I think that Kyrie's initial plan was just to get everyone to just stop and not even get anyone to play.
I don't think he had a plan.
Yeah.
No. He definitely didn't think anything through. But if I had to assume, I would think he would try to get most players on board so they'd stop this play and really start protesting and stuff like that. So I think that what they came up with is fair because it gives you that option to stay out and protest and do whatever. But it obviously cuts your pay substantially.
But it doesn't change anything systematically. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's the goal. Like,
You always
overall.
have to play.
Yeah, but
Right. Money for it.
If we're talking about people who did want to sit out, like Dwight Howard or something like that, or who did want to make a change, I don't think the NBA was ever going to stop fully. Like, I don't think, regardless of what Kyrie said or what everyone is saying, I don't think that's going to stop a whole league from coming back. So just them having this option, we're like, all right, go ahead and sit out. Do what you can. If you want to protest and you want to try to make a change, you can sit out, and we're still going to pay you a little bit. But it's not like we're going to stop the whole league. Like, they have every intention of playing on July 31st and playing through the season. So I just think that it's cool that the NBA was like, all right, we heard you. Now,
but that was kind of my whole problem with this from the jump, is that, like, when Kyrie came out with that, I'm not saying this was his intention, but it felt a little bit like he was kind of like attacking the league, like saying like, "Oh no, we can't do this with all this shit going on." And I'm like, "Bruh, like, this is the wrong league to do that with. Like, they have black owners, they have black GMs. You know what I mean? People of color are in the NBA. Like, that's not."
But I don't think he was going after them though. I think necessarily he was going after just the situation that he thought he would say, like, there's something more important than basketball right now. So let's try to focus on that. So
I feel you.
He
But
went about it
my
the wrong
thing
way.
is, yeah.
Well,
like,
he caused attention, and that's the main, I guess, the main goal and start of it. And it did cause for the NBA to come out and to put out their thoughts and views and what to do with.
Yeah, but we knew what that was. Like, and that was my whole thing, is like he came out and said this stuff, and I'm like, all right, what do you? It's like we said, like, have a game plan. What do you want the league to do that it hasn't already done? You know what I mean? Like, it's, I don't know, whatever. That's
I think what we spoke about, Jose, is that he didn't. It's not like he tried to talk to the NBA first and then gave him a chance to be like, okay, we're gonna help, but we're not gonna help. So he just kind of like, oh, we're not playing. And then it makes the NBA look bad because it's like, well, we didn't even know this was a thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you would have came up to us earlier or privately, then we probably could have fixed a lot of shit. We probably could have got to a lot of shit. So it kind of painted it like a players versus the league because he took that approach.
Another reason why I don't like Kyrie.
Off the court.
Apparently, off the. There was talks that apparently that he was trying to start his own league. Did you guys hear that also?
Yes,
Kyrie,
bro.
That apparently in the Brooklyn that's chats, like their text chats and stuff like that. He was writing stuff like, like he wants to start his own league and stuff like that, and he was trying to get like Nets players to join. And when that news broke, he left the Brooklyn Nets chat, and now he's just been like completely silent, pretty much.
Really?
What I want to know is
ask how Baller Brand is doing.
How
When they try to do the same
big
thing.
big baller league.
Yeah, they're
that's
trying
what
to do
he
the
was
same
doing.
shit.
What I want to know is what does he think this new league is gonna do that the NBA can't? Like your voice is gonna be.
That's not the thing, Chris. It's because they can fuck around and make all the executives black. They can fuck around and make all the coaches black and the owners black. So that is something that they can do. Now, do you mean like on the financial sense? Because obviously the league is gonna have it's already has so much money.
No, it's I wouldn't say it's financials because they definitely would not be as paid as the NBA would be. But I'm just saying, like, if he wanted to protest and stop playing basketball till all this is reformed and all this is fixed, why are you just gonna go start another league? Like, I'm so confused on that. Like,
but you're saying he said this.
If you want to stop and protest playing in the NBA, what is the idea of going to start a whole different league?
He said this during this
Again,
time.
if he would have came out with a game plan with like I want this and that to change, then maybe his game plan is just to implement those things without saying it on his own league. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like Jay-Z, like he got Tidal and he made all the artists go to Tidal and like sign up under him because it was an artist-based platform. So if it's like, oh, if one of our players is going, maybe we should go support him and then start our own shit. Which I like the idea of it, but will it be executed right? I don't know. That's
I don't think it made any sense. Like I was like, Kyrie, like what are you hoping to accomplish? And again, dog, like we talk about like making change or whatever, but like what change do you have to make in the league, bro? Like, don't get me wrong, the league could always be more diverse, but they've always been very open to like having a diverse coaching staff. Like I can name you right now, Frank Vogel, Doc Rivers, and Spoelstra. Those are 3 coaches on 3 good teams that are all different races. You know what I mean? So it's like I don't know, man. I don't know what his game plan was with all that. Like more power to him. I hope he figures it out.
He likes to cause attention.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
But also, I also try to look at it as in, again, we're freestyling here because we don't know what the fuck is going on in his head. But maybe it's not even something within the league. He's just trying to cause like a tougher conversation. You know what I'm saying? Like. And again, I can't kill him for that. I just want him to be a little bit more set up in the approach. You know what I'm saying? Like, because again, it's black culture drives everything. That you know what I'm saying? Music, sports, fashion. Like, they've always been ahead of that shit. So it's if they all unite and they're like, "Yo, we're not doing this shit no more." Shit will change. Trust me, because that's gonna stop a lot of money. But if you do it like this on some random shit that nobody kind of knows whose intent is really what. Then you just all this happens. Everybody's like, well, is he taking advantage? Is he being serious? Does he want attention? Does he want real change? And then you get this chaos going on. So yeah, they just need to sit down and come out with like a statement, like, yo, this is what we need to see, this is what we want, and then hopefully the league and then could come to a compromise or a solution and then go from there.
Kyrie doesn't know what he wants. he just
that's
he
the
just
thing.
says,
Like even but this is the thing. If I'm Kyrie and I just wanna, and my first good idea is like, yo, I think once they set up the schedule, we should say that we're not gonna play, but let me hire a lawyer or activist who can help me come up with ideas that could change the league, and then bring him along, and then he can speak for me. You know what I'm saying? But he just came out like, yo, we should have not played. We're like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Like. It's tough.
Kyrie dropped the album with no songs.
Right.
Got everybody hyped. All right, guys. So did anybody hear about the movie theaters opening back up?
July 15th, right?
July 15th. And then like we were just talking about like the spike in the COVID cases. So Lord knows if that's actually gonna, happen. But is anybody here like willing to risk it for the Rona?
Me.
For real?
For hell
we're out to the movies, bro. We out to the fucking
to see Tenet. Hell yeah.
They wouldn't even go to your house with us. So y'all go to the theater.
Nobody. Well, I was busy when you guys. I would have gone, but
I don't think I'll go.
I was busy.
Wait, so is it one company or all theaters?
Well, so AMC said they were going to open up the 15th, and then I think Cinemark said they were going to open up as well. I don't know when for Cinemark though. I don't know if it's the same day or if it's going to be at a later date. But so initially AMC came out and said like, no, we're not going to force everybody to wear masks. And then everybody flipped out, and then they came back and said, no, we were just kidding. Everybody got to wear masks.
Right.
Word, but
No, yeah, you have to at least say it.
no, of course, dog. Like, come on, that's crazy to me. They literally, but they said the opposite. They came out and said, "No mask, it's all good." Like, that's ridiculous, dog.
Right.
No, yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind wearing a mask during the movie.
For to go to the movies.
I just want
that's fine.
I just want to go back to the movies, man. Like,
I
that's
feel
one
you.
thing I miss so much about being in quarantine. Like,
Bro, that's probably what I miss the most is fucking being able to go to the movies, man.
I have the AMC A list, and that gives you like 3 free movie tickets a week, and I was in the
here
movies
we
like
go.
at least
Another
at
sponsor.
least guys
The
get
humble
AMC A
brag,
list.
the
This
humble
is an
brag.
ad. This is an ad. Get AMC A list.
All right,
but
but
I
let me
was-
ask you something though.
Okay.
Dude, well, this question could be unfair, but let's say it's been a normal year, like the pandemic didn't happen. Has there really been enough movies for us to want to miss going to the movies? There hasn't really been a lot
This
of great
year-
movies
But
that
here's
came
the
out.
thing, though. Like, I
They
feel like
canceled a lot of shits.
yeah, and
Yeah,
I feel
they
like I
did.
took it. I
Yeah.
really took it for granted, dog. And that's really what it is. Like, I took it for
For
granted, and then when I didn't have it, I was like, "Oh my god, nah, I gotta go to the
Because
movies."
there was
I
a
don't-
phase where we stopped
Yeah.
going to
No,
premieres
you're
for a while.
absolutely right. But I think that low key made me miss it even more, dog. Because like I went through that, and then now that I look back at it, I'm like, I'm an idiot. I should have just gone to the movies. I had it right there the whole time.
I took advantage of it as much as I could, and
Yeah.
I'm thankful.
Yeah,
for
we
that,
know you
but
have a 3-day.
I have
pass or
AMC
whatever.
A list.
Yeah, explain it. Explain it again, Chris. Explain
$25 a
it.
month. You get 3 free movie tickets and
$25 a month. Really?
Yeah, think about it.
Nah.
Wait, you paid $25 when I could go every Tuesday for $6 for 3 weeks.
Boy.
It'll be less than that.
That's $18.
Yeah,
that's,
you're paying
that's,
25.
That's all your
$7 more
streaming
dollars.
services put together.
But I get like free snacks, 3 free movie tickets a week.
Wait,
like,
free
Popcorn is
snacks.
already $25.
Yeah, free snacks. If you get a small Slurpee or something like that, it automatically bumps it up to a large for a small.
Hey,
What else?
What?
You can
Manny,
bring.
Manny, don't fall for this shit, man.
You can bring
if
some
you're
of
going
the-
Tuesday
If
for
you're
$6, you can afford a $3 fucking snack, my guy.
if you're going for 3 weeks, and you can pay another $7 and go whenever you want. Like, I don't understand what you're talking about. Another $7 is gonna make you.
I'm good with my
Miss out on all
$10 a month. Cinemark. That
Yeah,
was
but
good.
Nah,
you guys
but
don't go
I
to
forgot
movies
you
like
had
I do.
one.
I don't
You
think
guys-
I
you
go
guys don't
enough
go to
times.
movies like
I don't go. Yeah, I don't go enough times in a month to make.
No,
that
but
work.
it adds up. So like you'll have a free ticket if you don't go that month. It'll just keep
No,
adding
you
up.
just get free movie tickets a week.
So real quick, back to like them opening up. John, maybe this will make you feel a little better.
Here we go.
Again, they're opening up. Everybody has to wear masks. They're opening up at 30% capacity, so it's not even gonna be like a
30.
shitload of people. And then they're still gonna keep like everybody a safe distance away from each other. So I mean, it won't be like you're clustered like a normal.
No, yeah, that's
So there'll be 100 of us clustered outside trying to get in.
Yes.
And then they're only going to let 30%
Well,
of us go
hold up,
inside.
because they're. I think I read that they're selling exclusively through like the reserve seating. So like they'll let that get to 30%, and then
yeah.
they won't sell anything else outside of that.
So you just got to be the first to book it, basically?
Yeah, exactly. You just
So,
got to
like
kind of
once the
That's gonna be
30%,
tough.
once the 30% like maxes out, nobody could like buy that
Yeah.
ticket anymore.
I feel like that'll be fine for us though, because we usually all like buy them together anyway. You know what I mean? It'll be like one person
Yeah, but-
buy the
But
5.
now we got to be ahead of everybody else trying to do the same
Yeah.
shit.
That's the only
now,
thing.
now we gotta be ahead of the resellers.
Yeah,
The resale.
We're gonna buy movie tickets on StockX and Go.
on StockX.
It's a good idea.
Oh,
Oh, it's not Chris. Chris is the problem.
It's
Don't be
a
one of
good
those.
idea.
Wait, so what movies are you guys looking forward to watching
All
in
right.
theaters
Tenet.
besides Tenet?
A
That's
Quiet
the
Place
only
2.
movie I see is coming out.
All right, but here's the thing though, like since all this COVID stuff happened, like Warner Brothers and a lot of other studios like pushed all their movies back.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like that's the only thing. Like I don't know in July 15th if there's even gonna be anything like out at that time that would be worth watching.
I think Tenet's gonna be the first movie.
No. Tenet got pushed to the 31st, so you have to wait 2
Really?
weeks for Tenet.
Yeah.
Yeah, it got pushed to the
Wow.
31st.
Yeah, so I don't know
And
what
we're
the
talking
hell they're
about
gonna release.
And then Wonder Woman got pushed to October 2nd, so that was like the
Dang.
other big one for the summer.
And
yeah.
what's the other
A
Marvel
Quiet
one?
Black
Place 2
Widow.
is back there
Black
down
Widow
there.
got pushed.
Yeah,
Quiet
Black
Place
Widow got pushed
pushed.
as well. Quiet Place got pushed.
007 got pushed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
All these movies.
that one
007
hurt.
can push itself outside of a fucking hill.
Nah,
Who
you're
the fuck is still
nah,
watching
nah,
a
nah,
007
nah.
movie?
Oh my god.
Yo, John Loki, I'm
What?
with you, dog. I'm kind of over.
Oh,
Chris, you're the
bugging.
only. Look at everybody's face, Chris.
No, I
You're
haven't watched
bugging.
007. I don't even remember, bro.
That new James Bond haven't seen one.
That's
fucking
supposed to
movie
be the
still.
last one.
You haven't seen Casino Royale?
I haven't seen the
Alright.
new
No,
James
because
Bond.
Casino Royale is
I'm
fire.
I'm not-
Casino Royale
I'm
is
not
fire.
doing this.
I don't know about the other ones, but
I'm
Casino
not-
Royale.
I've seen
getting
that.
into
I've
this.
seen that James Bond in the movie Knife. That's the only
Yo,
time
word.
I've seen.
You never
Well,
seen
nah,
Skyfall?
I forgot which movie of his I saw.
You ever
but I
seen
saw
Quantum
one
of
them.
Solace?
I haven't seen Quadruple
That's-
Chukis.
So then how the hell can you judge?
But that's what I'm saying because like I don't nobody I know talks about it or recommends it.
Oh, this is
You
the
remember
last
when-
movie.
You remember when we saw Mission Impossible, and
Yeah.
you were always bagging on Mission Impossible, and you were like, oh, I've never seen one of these or whatever, and they make the mission's
I was
never
making fun
impossible
of the
because
joke. Yeah, I was making fun of the title.
yeah, but then we went to go see it, and you're like, all right, this is a pretty good movie.
Oh, yeah,
It wasn't
for
great,
sure.
or anything, but it was a good movie. I would
No,
say
I fuck
do
with
the
it.
same thing with James Bond because those movies are fire. And if you guys haven't seen it, I recommend you guys do.
Oh yeah, I'll give you that. I'm sure, I only, like I said, because I never hear anybody talk about it. That's why it never made me want to go. Because I really don't care. So it's more like, nah, you should go watch it. Like that has to drive me to go see it. Because the Mission Impossible, they're like a Mission Impossible 10, and I'm like, nah, every mission is possible. You keep making a fucking movie out of it. So
You're doing every mission. Like at some point, you gotta
It's
realize.
still fire though.
But it was a
Word
good
to my
movie.
dog Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise, one of the goats. His own
You
star.
gotta- you gotta
action
point-
movies.
point
I'll give you
down.
that. For like action movies, I'll give you that.
My
Thank
man
you.
broke ribs and everything for sure.
And his ankle.
All his own stunts at like age what, 55? How old is that dude? He's old as shit now.
Yeah, it's pretty old.
Let me not say old as shit, but to be
50
doing those movies, he's old.
57 or 58, I think.
I'm a fact check this right now. Hold up.
No, but he has
He's like
like
57,
he has like one
58.
of those machines that you get in and you get younger.
Nah, he's in the Lazarus pit, dog. He's 57. He's 57.
He is like the head of the Scientology. You didn't know?
Nah,
That's
he's not the
good.
head.
Okay.
He's in it, but he's not the
He's
leader
another
of
podcast.
the religion.
He is in
He's
there.
not,
in there.
he's not the Pope of Scientology.
No, he
That's
is.
for another
he is
Trying
in
to
podcast.
there.
yeah.
That's for another podcast.
Yeah.
What else is
But,
here? I think
You said a
Dune?
quiet place that's here, right?
Oh, that's right.
That's like October or November, right? They might
I had
This is gonna be a prequel or a sequel?
sequel.
sequel.
sequel, yeah.
It's supposed
A
to be
prequel.
before this timeline,
Oh, no.
right? It's supposed to be like
no.
an origin.
Both.
It
It's
does
both.
both. It
Because
mixes
in the
in
trailer it showed
Yeah, because
like,
the trailer
before,
had Jim
like, when it
Halpert.
first happened, and then
Spoiler
I
alert.
think that's
after.
why they decided to do that.
Yeah.
They were like, oh, we gotta have Jim in the movie.
I
dog.
would wanna
Yo,
see it.
John Kragniski. Let's respect my dog.
Krasinski.
Whatever the fuck.
You just disrespect his
Respect
name.
them. Yeah, it's not disrespecting. I'm talking about let's respect them.
That's what you get.
I
Krasinski.
deserve it.
Bam's a bitch.
Two of
What
them,
else
but
is
don't
coming
say
out
two.
this year? Dune by Dennis Villeneuve, the guy who
That's
made
not
Arrival.
this year. There's no way that's this year.
Yeah,
This is-
December
That was December.
18th or
Yeah, that
19th.
should get pushed back. For
I don't
Yeah,
think
and-
so.
That should get pushed back.
I don't think so because that's like one of the last movies coming out. If you guys don't
Nah.
know the directors,
that should get
the
pushed back.
director
They
of
said,
Arrival,
they-
Prisoners.
they
He
said
has
the
a huge
Oscars are
movie
getting
coming
pushed back, so
The Oscars.
that one will get pushed back. Yeah,
Yeah.
All right, well,
I can
for-
see them
for the time
releasing it
being-
for.
For the time being, it's not pushed back, and that movie has a bunch of celebs, and
It
I'm
will
very
be-
interested.
If
Is this a remake?
This is a remake, yeah.
Yeah,
They
I don't
made
think-
one in like the 80s or something,
Yeah.
like the 70s.
Do
But
you know what it's about? Like what?
no, I actually don't know much
Yeah.
about it, which is good. I don't like to know exactly everything that's going on in the movie that I'm about to watch. So
It's supposed to be like sci-fi though, right? Like another world.
Yeah,
I
or
think
something.
so.
sci-fi.
Yeah, I think so.
it's like intergalactic, I think, too, like something like that. Like
Well, speaking of the future and all these things, have you guys heard about?
Sure.
I was waiting for the transition to click.
bro,
got-
John's face, dog. John's
What happened?
Yo,
I was like, okay, he's about to click it. It just worked. It
That-
just worked.
You didn't let me finish.
Just barely got it. Just
You
barely
didn't
got
let me
it.
talking
finish.
about the future.
And those things.
Okay,
Go ahead, go
talking
ahead.
about the future and those things. Have you
You gotta
heard
leave this in.
about Akon World or Akon
Oh
City?
my god.
Akon City.
In
Yes.
Africa, though?
Are we talking
in-
locked up? Locked
in-
up, Akon?
Yes, locked up. Akon is
Mr. Lonely?
making his own city in Africa. It's basically
But
gonna
didn't he
be.
been doing that?
It's gonna take a while, but the prototype is coming out next year. It is gonna be. It's called Akon City. It looks like Black Panther. Like
Yeah, I
every
saw that.
every building and
no, it
stuff
is
is like
not.
This man-
futuristic and
Are you
everything.
serious?
He's already invested $6 billion into it, and it's gonna have schools.
Akon has $6 billion.
No, he
He already-
hasn't invested
Manny.
$6 billion.
It's
Oh,
a-
Hold on, Manny.
boy.
You
the
got my
city
dog
is
fucked up.
yeah.
Manny, you talking about alone? This man broke Lady Gaga. That alone set him up for
Yeah, but
success for the future.
billions of dollars.
No, he's not even close.
Well,
It's
to
not.
doing
It's
that.
not him
I was
though.
about
It's,
to say.
he has investors.
He has
and stuff.
investors and he has people.
Okay.
But
yeah,
look,
that
this
makes
is-
But like
the-
I said, Akon has a lot of shit that people don't know about.
Yeah.
He's been ahead of the game for a long time, dog.
Hey, shout out to him. Shout out to him.
And he was the reason why Jose, I say, hasn't been this in the works for a while,
Mhm.
is because I know that Akon has been providing electricity to a city in Africa
Yeah.
for years. So I'm sure that made him a lot of money as well. I mean, I
Yeah,
don't know the
this
business
is
of that, but
it's gonna be its own city in Africa, and it's going
fire.
through the phase 1 in 2023, and it's gonna have hospitals, malls, hotels, police
Shout out to
stations,
Akon. Yo, Akon's
schools,
done a
and
lot
everything.
for,
But
like, for
the
third world
crazy
countries,
thing
bro.
is gonna have his own money, his like his own
Oh,
type
currency.
of currency money.
Yeah.
And it's called Acoin, cryptocurrency.
Oh no. Oh no.
I fuck with that.
Cryptocurrency.
I like it.
Yeah, so anybody that's in there, that's living there, is gonna
Yeah.
use that type of money to buy things or whatever.
The
To live in
Akon-
that
I wonder
stuff.
what the requirement is to live there. Like, can anybody go, or do you have to be qualified for something?
You gotta sing locked up. You gotta sing locked up word
I
to
don't know,
word
but-
for
I
got
word.
you.
and
I got
You
you.
can walk in.
This thing
Shout
Shout out to
Ready to
Akon.
is looking crazy.
That's what's up. Hell yeah. So
No,
is
that's
Akon,
great, man.
he's gonna be like the like president of this place? Like
I don't know.
Well, he's
I
basically
guess.
the president of where they're where is this place again?
It's in,
It's like Senegal or something like that. I
What?
think where he's building this city. Because I read about this also a couple of days ago. I think it's in Senegal. I think something like that. But
built
that
the land.
that would be a
gifted-
huge advancement in Africa. The $6 billion city, something like that.
it's a word,
That's
man.
crazy.
Shout out to him.
Like,
Shout
shout
out
out
to
to Akon. I know he's been working or has been providing electricity for a while. So this is like a huge.
Yeah,
this is like
and-
a mini project going really.
and
good.
everything there is gonna be like solar powered, supposedly, and
Oh, nice.
with electricity like applied to it. But it's crazy because like seeing this and seeing other news that's coming out now, like robots are here. If you
Oh
didn't
my
know,
What do you mean?
I don't know if you guys seen this, but Boston Dynamics. Do you guys know what that is?
No.
They've been making robots or like prototypes of robots since like maybe 10 years ago, and they released clips on YouTube. It looks like kind of like a dog robot.
Oh yes.
Oh my
So
god.
so
I
that
am not for this.
So
I just
look,
wanna say this. Whatever.
so that just released this week. They have a full video, and you could buy it right now. Like you could buy one of those robots right now, and it costs like a Mercedes.
Bruh.
It's $75,000.
Get one,
to-
Jose.
to buy
Listen to
one.
the Podcast.
And
Skynet
that
is
video,
real, dog.
it's
Skynet is real.
It's scary seeing this. I seen a whole demonstration of it. Like that thing could walk upstairs backwards. Like it could get up by itself. It,
Yeah, in the
much
middle
is
of the
it?
night, it's gonna go. Walk me.
it's
Shit, gonna-
it's pretty scary. Like it doesn't technically move by itself only if you make it to move by itself.
How much
So
does it
like
cost?
You know somebody's gonna do that.
$75,000.
Do they
so-
take a coin?
Maybe, I don't know, in 4 years. But yeah, like the way you control this thing is like with like a remote control and with like a tablet that comes with it. And so like you could program where to move, and then once you program it wherever you want it to move, it does it by itself. So like,
Or you
If
can
the
get
dog-
that ass up and go get some water.
Does
That's
it?
controlling
it's not.
Does
it's
it have
not,
a mouth?
It doesn't have a mouth. It has like.
Okay, now I'm more on board with it. Because, fam,
You thought he was
I
gonna bite
can
you?
control that. I can control it to go bite somebody for sure.
No,
if
no,
I'm
no.
controlling
It
it, won't be a
doesn't. It
dick.
doesn't have a mouth. It looks like a dog because it has
Okay.
four legs and it walks like in four legs.
Well, so
It-
does Chris. So what are you trying to say?
Yeah, but it
the-
can still talk to you.
No,
Even
it
if
doesn't
doesn't have
talk.
a mouth.
It doesn't talk. It just it could.
You wanted to talk to you, Chris?
So
Sure.
so
I
this
paid 75 A-coins for this guy.
And the middle of the
better
night,
talk
robot's
about
That
like,
shit
yo,
better respond.
no
hey, yo,
this
Chris, wake that ass up, boy.
this
The
robot
best alarm clock of all time.
this robot is not like for a home use robot. It's more like outdoor or like working for people, stuff like that, or like even security robot. But
It
basically,
can't bite.
no, like
Right.
because it has cameras, so it could
But
see
you already
your-
have a camera.
Oh.
Yeah, but it could move different places that a camera can't
could-
move. It could
This does not
surveillance.
sound
It
worth
could
my-
If you want
surveillance
to,
different.
if you want to buy into it, go ahead.
No.
Look, I have seen Terminator enough times to be against this, so I'm just gonna say I vote no on the robot.
I'm
Robot
not
pet.
against it because of like an uprising of robotic dogs.
No,
just
yeah, I
it's
don't think
stupid.
this is gonna do that. This little robot
a
dog is not
slippery
gonna do
slope,
that.
guys.
This is just
Like
sounds
if you add a gun to it, maybe it could do that shit.
All right, we're all done.
But that's the thing, though, Jose. They're releasing it to the public
It's
as
already-
it is, which is
yeah.
cool. But the people who are buying it can fuck around and get those ideas and then attach it to the fucking dog.
No,
And then
yeah,
that's
you
when we have a
could
different conversation.
you could basically
See a
program
dog with
it
a
how you
strap?
want it to do.
You see a dog with a strap walking by someone? Hell no.
I don't
fucking,
understand the point of
fucking
this.
Goddard pulls up. It
It
was
has a cigarette on the left ear.
all black.
But
tins.
that brings up a good point. Who the hell? I'm not important enough to need a $75,000 security system next
It's,
to me.
it's a
How
stupid
many-
idea.
How many people are gonna purchase this robot
A lot of people already have.
People will buy dumb shit.
just
That's not
just for
even-
Yeah, I
YouTube
don't-
for a YouTube
I don't
video, and
doubt
they're
it.
gonna throw
Oh
that
yeah,
shit
you
in
know
the
all
box.
the influencers are gonna
Yeah,
have
yeah.
unpackaging of the dog.
But that's the
robot.
thing. It's not really for us. It's more for like either the working type, like in construction, could use for that, or like I said,
For what?
surveillance. Because
What
it
can
could
it-
it
all
could
I-
How
ca-
would it be? How would
could-
it work in a construction
it
site?
could
I know
carry
what you're
things
talking
on
about,
its
Jose.
back. It could lift things. It could
Do
drag
you have a
things.
picture of it by any chance?
It's basically
I know what Jose's talking about, but the only thing
Can
I've
you
seen this
share it
thing
real
do is kick doors open, walk on 4 feet.
yeah. It
and
could open doors. There's like a thing where it
I can open doors for free.
Like I
Get over
said,
to us for free.
it's not for
It's
us.
called the butler.
Like they
Not
could use
for
it.
us.
They could program it for a different reason. Like
Yeah.
if they needed to open a door that is not safe or something like that, they could use it for that. Because it
See,
is.
that's where you're
Other
touching,
devices.
like-
This is like, but why make a dog for this? You could make other devices to do these things for probably a lot less money. Why make a
I mean, low key, they're
$75,000
just trying
dog?
to make. They're probably making it look innocent with a dog first, and then get used to the technology to
Well,
then
the-
put it on a real.
I guess
Because
because this
I don't see it
way
making
is
any
On-
sense.
on the
is
Terminator.
more like if they would make it like a walking robot type. This is a faster way to do it. You would say because this one.
You think that robot's not gonna get on 2 legs for sure? That dog.
It does. It does.
We're gonna
I
be
see-
a fort. Look at that.
It jumps up.
That
It
boy
does
gonna
Yeah,
be
like-
but it
walking on
doesn't. It
4
does. It
legs.
can't walk on 2 legs. It has to have.
Jose,
this
we
4-leg
got to
walk.
see a picture of this, dog. We got to see a picture.
John, they
No,
did
yeah.
like a YouTube obstacle course for this robot, and it gets up on 2 feet, and then it jumps. It jumps onto the box, so it's already
Yeah, that's
advanced
scary
like
shit,
that.
man.
It is.
Yeah, and then
I don't need a robot to carry a
13
plank
comes
of
out.
wood.
And iOS 15 is gonna. This man's gonna be spinning a freestyle.
Yo, I'll
But
But
battle
he
it.
can't
I'll be
talk. He's
battling.
worthless.
Oh, I don't know. Like I haven't seen it talk, but I don't know if it has like a speaker like that.
If I could
haven't
hook
seen
up
it.
my iPod to it,
Sure.
Your iPod too.
Yeah.
Didn't they
Yeah,
come
I
out
know
with
that,
that
like-
like?
The robot.
So,
10 years
with an
ago?
iHome, with an iHome.
and I home,
They didn't have
that'd make
that
more
little
sense.
iPod dog thing with the little ears that like.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah,
Oh
we
my
have
That
this
was
technology
worthless.
already.
Yeah, no, they're way in the past. They need to get with the times.
But that's not for that. That's what I'm trying to tell you. If you
I
look
don't
at
know.
the
For
video
uses
just
that
came
you
out.
mentioned,
But look,
still don't think
the
there's a
video
use.
just came out this week. You can see they show like everything it could do. Like it shows it dancing and stuff. Like that's I don't. If you're buying this robot to dance, that's you have too much money in your hands. But I would say if you really would need it for things like that, buy it.
I'm gonna buy one and
Yeah,
make it
like-
TikTok famous.
Like you guys said, like I'm sure a lot of people will get it for free, like for sponsor reasons and like influencers. So that's the thing too. A lot of people are gonna get it for free to get other people to buy it. We'll
Yeah,
see.
the only thing I can see is it as a stepping stone, like John said. We're gonna give you a dog, so you're more
Right.
it's less hostile. And then 2 weeks later, now we got a full AI.
a pit bull. You got the pit bull, and then you got the pit bull, Mr. 305, as a robot.
Now
We've gone from nowhere to now here.
To nowhere.
All right, y'all. So we've been in quarantine for some time now. I just want to know if you guys have been dreaming very frequently, because I feel myself in these past few months that we've been in quarantine, I've dreamed way more than I ever have.
Well, you've also been sleeping a lot more than you ever have.
This makes sense. That makes sense.
One equals the other.
That does make sense, but
yeah.
I don't know about y'all, but I've been having some pretty like strange dreams, or like it's. I don't. Well, let me tell you a dream that I had the other day, which was a fucking awesome dream because the people who were in it was crazy. So I was just like at like a mall or something. There was like an event, and there's people like rioting. Actually, there's people rioting, and I look to my left, and there's a crowd of people running towards someone. They're like, I'm like, yo, who is it? They're like, it's Kanye West. I'm like, hold up, let me go follow Kanye West.
It's a 22.
I'm like, let me go follow Kanye West. And I get to Kanye. I'm like, yo, Kanye, what's good? He's like, what's good, Chris? He knew my name. This was the most impressive part. And I'm walking with him, and I'm trying to protect him. I got my arm around him and stuff like that. I'm like, yo, let's go. Let's get you out of this riot. I turn around, and when I turn back, Quentin Tarantino is around my arm.
I knew it, dog. I knew it.
Quentin Tarantino, who is my favorite director, is around my arm. Like, what the hell just happened? And we're just walking. I'm trying to get this guy to safety because these riots are getting crazy. So we walk into a diner or like a cafe, and it's designed just like the cafe in Inglourious Bastards. And I bring Quentin inside. I'm like, Quentin, look what I did for you.
This guy.
It was all planned.
Inglourious Bastards. And then I think the rioters broke into the cafe, and that's when I woke up. And I was like, yo, did I just have a dream with Kanye and Quentin Tarantino?
Chris, why do you find that so crazy? That's literally all you talk about. It's either Kanye, Quentin Tarantino, or the movies you saw. And the riots are happening. So like
two of my goats is popping in the same dream. Like, I don't know why I woke up.
Yeah, like Jose said, this is a lot of shit that you've been talking about elaboratively too. Like, now, something we're not going to get into, but you talk about weird dreams. I'm sure 5G towers have to do with that. But moving forward, a lot of people, I have heard a lot of people having more vivid dreams or whatever. But like I said, I equaled that, such as a lot of us have been sleeping just way more.
Staying at home.
Right, staying at home, less pressure, not having to wake up by a certain time because they're not working at the moment. So definitely, I think all of that is included into vivid dreaming.
I also heard that a lot of people are remembering their dream way more than they have in the past. Do you guys have any strange dreams, or can recount any dreams that you guys have had recently where that really stood out?
I'll go first with this.
Yeah.
I can't recall a single dream this whole quarantine.
Next. All right.
Next.
But Chris, I'm right there with you with like, I don't know if like my dreams were as cool as yours, but they've been extra vivid and they feel extra long, dog. And that might be because of what John said. We're sleeping hella long, but like, fam, like I had this one dream that I was on my way to the Pembroke Lakes Mall. And I was with a girl who will remain nameless. We were driving over there, and I don't know why we were going over there. And then, like, all of a sudden, as soon as we get to the mall, green sludge just starts like pouring out of the ground. Like imagine the hole just like popping up and just flirting that shit everywhere. That's
like you just won a Kids' Choice Award.
Fam, yes. Yeah, no, that is perfect, dog. Yes. Like, except coming out of the ground. And then I'm literally just like swerving, trying to get like out of the way. And it gets to the point where like I'm in the fucking the parking garage, like going all the way up, but this shit's like coming out of everywhere. I get out the whip and try to run. Like it was insane, dog. Like it was like a scene out of fucking Uncharted. Like it was the craziest, like over the top shit. But I feel you, man. These dreams have been extra sus for sure.
Damn.
Extra sus and extra rememberable.
Yes, dog. Crazy.
It's strange how clear I remember these dreams than before.
that a word?
Well, I don't have like a.
I just did rememberable. Trademark.
I don't have like a actual
PM.
dream. I mean, I'm sure I have a whole bunch of them, but that is as crazy that I remember recently. No, but just to think of like just the conversation of dreaming, it's like it's such a cool conversation to have, dog, because it's one thing that in science is not fully explained. Like, is it a different dimension that we're really living in real time? But we're just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, dreaming is crazy, dog. Have you guys seen the movie Inside Out, the animated movie?
The Disney one or the Pixar
Really?
one? No.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite movies. Like, it's lit. Like, it has a whole bunch of all your emotions are characters in your body. So, like, when you're angry, there's like an angry character in your body who like decides when you're gonna be angry and shit like that. But the way that they depict dreams is cool. Like, they treat it like a movie set. They're like, all right, guys, what are we showing on the screen tonight? And then they like, all right, well, we got a pony and rain. And then they like do a slideshow of like pony and rain while you're, and then like the person is experiencing that in their dream. So, yeah, dreams is a crazy. I can't recall one that has happened recently because I didn't know we were going to get asked this question. So I have to think about it. But yeah, like I said, even the remembering stage is like, because there's probably less pressures of responsibilities that you have, your mind isn't as occupied as it usually is. So it's probably easier to remember like the dreams that you've been having lately.
That's a good example. Have you guys heard that scientists say that dreams only last 15 seconds?
I've heard that they feel like a lot longer than they actually are. Yeah.
Well, yeah, they definitely feel longer than 15 seconds, but apparently scientists have done tests on us and dreams only last 15 seconds. Which is crazy because you feel like you're in there for a couple of hours at least.
Yes.
That's Inception.
Boy, yes.
Is that it? When they're
My
in there,
dreams
it's
have lasted days.
when they're in the Inception world, it's like days and hours and shit.
I've lived a whole life in a dream from beginning to end in 15 seconds.
I don't know about
crazy.
the 15-second thing. Like I've heard like the 30, maybe 30 seconds or something like that. I mean,
Still,
not 30 seconds,
still...
30 minutes, like 30 minutes.
Oh no! I've heard 15 seconds, and I think I heard that like a couple years back, but I haven't gone back to research it. But 15 seconds seems pretty loose because I feel like I'm in there for at least 2 hours.
I can't ever recall being in a dream and feeling like I've been there for a long time.
Really?
But like every time any memorable dream I had, I feel like it's always been in a very quick span.
But you've had dreams where you feel like, oh, this actually happened in real life. Like it felt so real to you, like
deja vu.
Okay, yeah. I'm just living through life right now, like, and then you figure out it's a dream.
But I figured out like. That's the thing. I don't live in the dream too long because I don't know how. Sometimes like when it clicks in my head that I'm not dreaming, I wake up instantly. Like that I'm dreaming, I wake up right away. Like I'll be doing something random and I'm like, how the hell did I get here? And then I'll wake up instantly.
Bro, there was a dream that got me extra hot that I got last week, dog. So y'all know, I was hot. Like
he was chilling with The Rock.
No, it wasn't that. That I would have went back to sleep. So last Monday, like I went back to work, and I had to wake up at 8 to go to work. So I accidentally woke up like around 7, and I looked at the clock, and I was like, "Oh, I got another hour," and I went back to sleep. In my dream, I dreamt that I woke up like at 3 a.m. and I had hella time to sleep. So I was like, "Oh, I'm fucking chilling." And then my alarm went off, and I was like, "Yo, fuck that dream." So that was a piece of shit dream.
That's like the P dreams, boy.
Dog,
that you think you get up in your dream to go use the bathroom.
Yes, bro.
Then once you start feeling the P sensation, you're like, wait, I'm still sleeping. So you gotta wake up to then really go use the fucking bathroom.
That shit got me so hot, bro.
That's another question. Like, has that really ever worked for y'all that you're having a dream and then you wake up and then you try to go back to sleep to get back to that dream?
Yeah.
There's no way that's worked out for you.
Yeah. It's happened to me several times. It's happened to me several times.
You're saying like you go back to sleep to go into the same dream?
Mm-hmm. To relive the dream that you were
that's never worked. That's never worked.
I don't think
like if you're chilling with The Rock and then somebody wakes you up and you're like, I'm going back to sleep.
It doesn't work. Yeah.
It's worked to me. It's worked to me several times.
Yeah,
I've actually gone back to a dream. I'm a weird sleeper, dude. A lot of stuff happens to me when I'm sleeping that don't happen to most people. Like most people don't get sleep paralysis. Do you guys know what that is? sleep paralysis. I
think I've gotten that, but I'm not 100% sure though.
Explain what it is.
Sleep paralysis is basically when your body's asleep, but your mind is like still wandering and your eyes open while you're actually asleep. And all you can do is just look around with your eyes, but you can't move your body at all. Like you can try to struggle, you can try to do whatever, your body's just not gonna move. But you can move your eyes to see whatever's in the room. I get this,
but nobody knows. Like that's what is happening to you, but you don't know why it's happening.
Mm-hmm, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people have their own depiction of like they think it's another realm, they think it's a demonic thing, they think it's just because they slept wrong, or you know what I'm saying? Like that's the interesting part about sleep paralysis.
Yeah, I mean, I have heard people say that they've woken up and they have seen like a dark shape, like in the side of the room, or like a body or something. I personally have never seen that. I've only just woken up and been able to see like across my room and what's going on. Mm-hmm. But yeah, that shit is really scary. And apparently I thought it was pretty frequent because I get it frequently. Like I'd say like maybe once a month I get sleep paralysis.
Really?
And yeah, no,
That's crazy.
It's pretty scary, but I all you have to do is really just close your eyes for like 5 seconds and you'll go right back to sleep. I thought this was way more frequent than I thought it was because I asked my friends and they're like, oh no, that really doesn't happen.
Do you sleep facing up?
That's when it happens. I usually don't. I usually sleep face down, but if I get caught like sleeping face up, that sleep paralysis will happen to me. I've never been on the side of my like of the bed, sleeping on my side and woken up during sleep paralysis.
Yeah, that's scary. There's a whole Netflix film about that, and it's like one of the scariest films. Like people just explain like those things in their dreams and sleep paralysis and the things like they've seen.
There's like a documentary type of thing.
Yeah, and it shows like how they picture it, and it's hella scary. It's like one of the most scariest documentary ever.
I have no interest in watching that. Another question that I have: Do you guys often are you guys often able to control your dreams? Do you guys lucid dream?
It's happened to me, I think, like twice, and that's it.
I don't know that there's ways that you can train your body to do it. Because I have a friend, our friend Ryan, he's done stuff where like you focus on something in your room, like an object in the room, for a certain amount of time before you go to sleep. So then when you go to sleep and you don't, it's either when you don't recognize that object is there, then you know that it's you're dreaming, or if you see the object in the room, then you know it's something like that. So I know you can train yourself to get there. It doesn't just happen overnight or whatever, but I've never, just like I said, like once he kind of realizes that he's in a dream, you just wake up. That happens to me all the time.
I've heard like one of the techniques to train yourself to do that is like if you dream and you remember the dream,
bring it around town.
Bring it around town.
What are the techniques?
No, like if you remember your dream when you wake up, as soon as you wake up, write it down. Right, exactly.
Oh, I've heard that too, actually.
And if you like read it out and explain to yourself, and like you try to fall asleep, and the next time you do it again, and then if you see like any type of patterns or something, you could like start to control that. But it's a whole different thing too. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's why dreaming is crazy, because it's like there's so much that fucking happens. Like I even had a dream. I had a dream, and then I woke up to a morning text from my girlfriend, and she had a dream. She explained to me her dream, and our dreams matched, and we had no conversation prior.
Really?
That would be a coincidence. You know what I'm saying? Like she told me before I even got to tell her my dream. I'm waking up from my dream, reading her text, and I'm like, fam, I just experienced something like that in my dream, and I didn't even get to tell her yet because she told me first. So it's like, it's crazy how like there's a channel somewhere that, you know, that you're tapping into. Dreaming is crazy, dog. Like I would love to one day find out like what is it that's really behind it for us to do it.
It's also crazy that your mind can think of those visuals, because sometimes dreams be beautiful, sometimes they're scary, and sometimes it's cool to see that your conscious and your mind has visuals. Like obviously we can see when we're awake, we can see that you guys are clearly right here, but when we're asleep, what the mind imagines and the memories and stuff like that, it's just to me it's very awesome, and it's awesome.
That's crazy. Like I've heard like even blind people dream too, like and they
that's crazy. I've heard that also.
Explain things.
That makes sense.
That's like blind from the start, like haven't even seen anything. That's insane, and
That's interesting.
they've explained what they've seen in their dreams, which is insane.
Because I was gonna say, Chris, about when you're saying that remembering your dream. Another thing that is crazy about dreaming is that you'll have a dream, you'll never remember it, and literally years can pass. And then once you hear a certain word or smell a certain scent, it triggers that dream, and then it just comes out of nowhere, and you're like, "Damn, I dreamt that 4 years ago." So that's fucking interesting too, how it gets saved in either your long term or short term, like boxes in your brain too. The fucking brain is crazy, dog.
That's for another podcast. Nah, but what was I gonna say? Y'all think dreams mean something, like for your future? Like, do you think?
Oh, like if it's like.
Do you think dreams
Cognitive.
can influence or assign something like that? Like I've heard scientists who have struggled with stuff like, and they couldn't figure anything out, and it came to them in like a dream or something like that, like the solution to whatever they were doing. Like I've heard stuff like that, which is crazy.
Yeah, I think that's one of those. I'll save it for another pod, but I feel like everything is within each his own. You know what I'm saying? Because like I tell people all the time, like if you have a dream, I don't think Googling it is like the best option because you're just gonna find people's interpretation of what they think. You know what I'm saying? Of their assumption and that could be inaccurate more than it is accurate. You know what I'm saying? So like, just apply it to your life. If you feel like it's gonna mean something to you, if you like, take it with your experiences and assumptions, but don't really like go looking for answers from other people because their experiences are different.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, everybody has like a different thing.
Because it's like, oh my god, I just had a dream. I was drowning and nothing could save me, but there was something that kept pulling me. And then the Google response is like, you're in trouble. You are under stress. And don't worry, something will pull you out of that stress. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's easy to come up with like a BS like response to like any type of dream. And that's something I think we'll never get the answers to, like the meaning or why don't we have. You know what I'm saying?
Think we'll get like a one definitive answer. You know what I mean? There's always going to be like 5 or 6 people that have different shit to say.
Right. Yeah. No, man. It's one of those things that we're magic.
I just want to throw in, guys. We should go back and watch all our past episodes and see when we said we're gonna save it for another podcast, and we should collect those, and we should do one podcast. Do one podcast where we collect all of those thoughts and we talk about all of those thoughts. That's coming.
We know secret episode.
That's coming.
Well, you already know that save it for the podcast is code word of we shouldn't probably talk about this. That's really the podcast.
But that's true. But if
why don't we do it? So why don't we do it like since there's 5 of us, we do it every 5 podcasts, and then all of us watch one podcast and catch all the time.
What I think we should do is save it for when we have like exclusive content for like Patreon,
word.
And then we'll really get into the shits with the subscribers.
The aliens are here. They're in my basement.
Oh Lord! Aren't you already in the basement?
That's true. This is true.
It's in the attic.
Everything. What is that? Everything is something.
Everything is something.
Everything is something.
That's not free. That's trademarked.
Yeah, that's the TM.
You heard it here first, guys. Everything is something, and we're gonna end the podcast right here. Episode 5, Planet of Doubt. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please subscribe, hit the notification bell. Look out for more content. You already know we drop every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Tell us what you think about our conversations about the NBA. About your dreams, your experiences with that. Are you going to attend the movies as soon as the shit opens, or are you going to hold back? You already know. Till next time, tell a friend to tell a friend. Peace.